Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today, I'm coming at you guys with another video. Now as you can see, we had already started carving out this pumpkin, right? I had to take out all that crap out of there because my lady was wearing gloves, so I had to go ahead and do all that extra stuff, right? We didn't bring the proper tools like a spoon or anything like that, so it kind of took a while, right? But she's gonna go ahead and supposedly, carve this pumpkin, and she's got a few scary stories that she's gonna tell supposedly. So let's hear it.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with the little eyes that through the wire new scared these little ones.
We came so unprepared, bro. Like I swear, bro. I literally didn't even have a marker, a pen, nothing to even make the design, right?
Yeah, so my first scary story, I'm gonna call it the haunted radio, because when I told through the wire news, he told me, oh, you're gonna talk about the haunted radio. So it was late already, and I was in my room with my sisters, and everybody was asleep already. So every time I would always like fall asleep with music, and I would always listen to like 92.3, the Alabo. I'm sure you guys heard of that. I would listen to that station and I would sleep with music. So I had it on. Everybody was sleeping. Everything was dark. I just had the radio on, and the song that started playing was the Marvin Gaye guy. I don't know what the song is called. What is the song called?
What's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, that one was playing, and then like out of nowhere, I saw like light from the door, like everything was dark, and I just see light out of nowhere, and then I feel like something is coming. I don't know if you guys ever felt something like, I don't know. I'm sure you guys have felt things, but yeah, like I felt something was coming, and then I like started getting scared, and the handle of the door was kind of like opening, like if somebody was opening it, but there was just pure light. Like I could see light from the bottom of the door, and then I just started, like I got super scared, and I just closed my eyes, and for a while, and then when I opened them, like everything was gone. But I was so scared. I remember that night, I'm like, I got so scared that I went to sleep and I turned off the radio. But that was so scary.
Check out that creepy mirror right there. Should do the what is the thing called, Bloody Mary?
No, I will never do that. I'm scared of it.
No,
The little eye.
we brought these props right from the house because we're staying in a hotel.
Yeah,
That little ghost thing right there, that's a candle actually. It's really cool.
Cute. Then this one is a candle too.
It's like a candy cane,
Yeah,
or something, candy corn.
yeah, candy corn. And the little pumpkin. Comment down below what is your favorite candy for Halloween. I didn't really get into those. Mine were like the chocolates.
I didn't really like the candy
The
corn,
Halloween?
those, but after a while they started growing on me. But I think everybody obviously likes chocolates. What do you think is more famous for that time? Snickers, Kit Kats, Reese's, or do you think? I think it's probably more like the random ones, like the Three Musketeers. I think the Three Musketeers is the
Well,
one.
every time there was like no like Hershey's and stuff like that, there was only like Baby Ruth and all that, and I would just eat those because that was the only chocolate that I had left.
That's probably how we started liking them, because we're like, oh, that's the last ones we got less. Yeah, I got a scary story myself. Actually, she was with me that time when that happened. We were in our old house, and I remember we were watching this documentary, right? This devil documentary. It was talking about the devil, right, and his origins and all that. So we were watching it, and we were just tripping out on it. It was in the night already, literally like 10 at night, probably. And I remember freaking out of nowhere that just the power goes off, right? Boom. After in the middle of watching this show, right, and it just the power goes off, the lights turn off, the TV turns off. And I remember I was tripping out. I was like, what the hell? Like I was tripping out. And then I go outside, right, like we always do, like to see what the hell's going on with like the lights, if other neighbors or whatever. So I remember something told me like, look up, like. So I look up, and it's already in the night, and on top of this big ass pine tree, on the top I could see what is the thing called, an owl. Yeah, and she was with me during all this time, so she knows I'm not lying. I look up and I see an owl, and it was just on top of the pine tree, and it was just looking down at me. And I remember I was tripping out. I was like, damn, hopefully it doesn't sing, because you know how they say that's a bad omen, that someone's gonna die. So I was like, hopefully it doesn't freaking sing, or else I'm gonna freaking die and shit, you know, or somebody's gonna die. And that was the only kind of creepy experience that I ever felt, you know.
And when we were watching it, didn't the lights go off
Yeah, that's what I
during
was
that
talking.
time?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That, like the whole thing went on,
Yeah, that was so scary.
and then, but I wouldn't doubt it though, cause a few of my aunts they were into like that, like, um, I don't know what it's called, like when they read your palms and like they were into all that type of stuff, right? So
Witchcraft.
I guess you could call it that. So they were into all that. So probably I don't know if they left behind stuff right there. Because I know a lot of people. It never happened to me like that, but I know my sisters. They would always talk about how they would see things. Or one of my sisters straight swears that, like one time we went all to church like at 6 in the morning, and this was 6 in the morning, and you know it's still like dark out, and she stayed in the house by herself, and she said that she saw like somebody get on top of her, but she said that it felt like se le subió el muerto, you know, when you're like sleep paralysis. She said that she saw somebody get on top of her and that he was like straight like stepping on her. And she said that he was dressed like old school, like with the old school shoes, like, you know, like those Elvis shoes, like the big platform ones. She said that he was like stepping on her, and that when she like started praying, then she closed her eyes, and that he got mad at her, and that he like stomped on her stomach, and he told her, "Oh, don't do that," and stuff like that. And then eventually, I guess she kept praying, and it went away.
That's super scary. I actually had a scary experience too. Like that was like a week ago. So me, I was like, okay, I want to work out, and I got a pre-workout in TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I don't remember. It's the Bloom Raspberry Lemonade. So my son told me that I drank it like at 9 or 10, but I think I drank it at 8 because I remember I was like, I'm not gonna drink it too late because I know pre-workout gives you a lot of energy. So I drank it, and then like I literally couldn't sleep, and like I kept getting up, and